So, you just got Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker, did ya? And you need some help. Well, my friend, you have come to the right place. What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Eros, and welcome back to some more Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. I thought I would make kind of like a beginner's guide video for 2020 because it seems like a lot of new players are jumping on and playing the game, especially right now at this very moment of me making this video. The deluxe edition is on sale on the PS store for a really good price. You can save like almost over $100 for purchasing it, and you also get some of the DLC characters as well. So a lot of my friends that are Naruto fans have recently bought the game, and they've been asking me a lot of questions and stuff. So I don't know, I felt like I should make a video because I kind of feel like a lot of players have a lot of the same questions just from playing with my friends. So here's just like a small general guide. There is no wrong or right way to play this game, but this is just a guide on some things I probably wish I knew when I was very first starting out. Okay, so starting in your hub world, well, this is your hub world here, and you have multiple characters scattered out throughout the game. Now, from memory, I don't think every character will be in your hub world straight away, so you will need to complete their objectives before that all does happen. But when you do have some sort of objective to complete, you'll have this exclamation mark up on a character, just like this one here is at 1010. So you'll go talk to that character, have a bit of dialogue, and then usually what you have to do is to progress, you'll have to go to Kakashi and complete one of the VR missions. So the VR missions are pretty much like the story campaign, pretty much. So you have all your solo missions, and then you have pretty much everything here under the sun. So you got your D ranked, you got your C ranked, B, A, and S. Okay, is that just... yeah, so I've completed all of these ones from when I very first got the game, but I just never went ahead and completed all the other ones because it's pretty much just a rinse and repeat of those missions, just at a harder level. But because of my friends have recently got the game, we've been playing a lot of that, so I've been helping them out doing that. So I probably should go and do that so I can actually increase my ninja class, because as you can see here, my completion rate is on 61% and it is on tuning, so I can probably progress that and try and get that to 100%, which I could probably definitely do. Alright, so yeah, you go to your exclamation mark, you speak to your character, you come and do a VR mission, and once you've done a VR mission, you might not have an exclamation mark on your map at all, so you probably will need to complete another one. So just keep completing the VR missions until you do get an exclamation mark in your hub world. Once you do, go speak to a character, and then usually to progress the game, you'll have to go and complete the next bunch of missions. So that's a little talk about missions. Now, as you can see, we have the Ninjutsu Library here. Now, the Ninjutsu Library is where you can find your VR masters. Now, what is a VR master, you must be thinking? Well, a VR master is your pretty much one of the characters that you would like to train under. And every character has their own selection of jutsu that you can unlock from playing with them. So you have a whole range of characters here. Now, some characters you cannot unlock until you have completed a certain amount of training rank with them. So for example, if you would like to get Itachi, for example, so if you want to get Itachi, the only way you can get Itachi is by getting Sasuke to a level 2 rank. So you'll need to get 2 of those shurikens to be able to unlock Itachi. Now that works the same way for some other characters as well, but that's the only one I can really think about at the top of my head. So this is all the characters available right at this moment. There will be a new DLC coming out soon, and I'm sure we will get some new characters, so it'll be interesting to see who we do get. But those are all the characters available at the moment. Okay, so once you've trained under VR a certain rank of levels, you'll come speak to Sasuke, you unlock rewards, and then you'll have Jutsu unlocked as well as other cosmetic items. And cosmetic items, you can go to Sakura to see that kind of stuff. So Sakura is the chick you want to see to pretty much customize everything to do with your character. And you can do a lot of stuff. So you can change battle equipment. So you have your attack, you got your range, defense, and heal. So that's 4 different stuff here. Now you can actually, you have one set here, and then you press R1, and you can change your other sets as well. But do note this. So for example, if I chose range, right? So if I chose range under set 1, I can only use the set 1 stuff. So I'll only be able to use this. So you can't have, so even for example here, so if I choose set 2 and I chose range, I won't be able to go to my set 1 during a game and go and pick my defense build. So it needs to be all under the same set. So hopefully that does make some sort of sense. Okay, so each character will have their own jutsus under a category. So you'll figure that out as you play, because you'll have either attack will be red, range is purple, blue will be defense, and green is heal. So some jutsus will only be used under a certain category. So hopefully that does make sense for you. And then you go down to your ninjutsu, and you'll pretty much be able to see all your ninjutsus here. So all this ninjutsu here, this is all under the attack build. So for example, if I go down to ranged and go to my ninjutsu, these are all the jutsus I have under the ranged one. So they are different from the attack build. And that goes for defense and heal as well. Also, your outfits can change depending on the build you want to do. So you can either have the same one for all of them, or you can just kind of mix and match. Now, some outfits are actually locked to certain types. Not all of them, but some are. I don't know why, but there are some that are locked to certain types. For example, this one I have here, this healing type one, this one can only be used on my healing build. I cannot use this outfit on any other loadout at all. So there are some that are like that. So just keep that in mind. If you unlocked an outfit and you can't find it, it's probably under a certain build. You can also change your character appearance here, titles, which is pretty much just something that shows on your character, like when defeating enemies. So I've got Friend of the Nine Tails of Mine. You have Ninja Remake. So Ninja Remake, you unlock seals and you can pretty much change your whole entire character. You can change your character's name, the voice, you can change genders as well, but you do need to get remake seals for them, which you can get pretty much by playing missions and stuff. And then also you have your gift box, so do not forget to go to your gift box every week or so, because when the week does reset, when the Ninja World League resets, which is an online mode, you can get stuff from here as well. And also your login bonus and battle event rewards will go here, which is pretty important. Now the menus do get a little bit fidgety, but I've been playing for a while, so just kind of get used to it. But new players will probably be like, what the hell is going on? So just remember, Sakura is all about editing stuff to do with your character, and Tenten is all about getting stuff that will help you edit things. Hopefully that makes sense. So you'll go to your scroll appraisals. So scrolls are pretty much earned across any game mode. So you can get scrolls from playing online, or you can get scrolls from playing VR missions. And you get scrolls pretty much for doing everything under the sun. Leveling up, completing missions, getting new jutsu, getting it as rewards from playing under a VR master. So scrolls are pretty easy to obtain. And you pretty much unlock all this kind of stuff. So you unlocked outfits, weapons as well that you can use for certain builds again. So certain weapons will be locked under certain builds. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. You've got a Kakashi scroll, which I think Kakashi scrolls you can only get under VR missions. So those are the scrolls there, and as you can see, you got your featured item. So Kakashi outfit, his kid version outfit is available as a featured item for this week. So every week it will rotate and the featured item will change. So you only have a limited time to be able to get that. Now it's pretty much at random. So you're either lucky gonna get it or be unlucky and not get it. So don't feel bummed out if you don't get it, because you might get it in a scroll later on if it does come back available. But yeah, this game has a lot of content, and it can be a little bit overwhelming at times. But yeah, just don't worry. There's no wrong or right way to play the game. You will figure out what jutsu works best for you. Now the game definitely does has some sort of meta online, but I don't know, as a recommendation, like, you can do whatever you want, you don't have to be listening to me at all, but I would recommend not to go in the online at all if you're a brand new player that just got the game, because the online can be very competitive. Well, not very, it is competitive, especially the Ninja World League. If you want to play online, play some survival exercise, which is pretty much a free-for-all. So it's you and versing 5 other people. So pretty much 6 people in a game, free-for-all, all battling it out, going all in. So that's a good way to practice jutsu, but I would highly recommend just to stick to the VR missions for now. Go down your VR master list and unlock as many jutsus as you want, because then you can test and see what you do and don't like, and what works best for you playing against AI opponents. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I could tell you guys? Now there is a lot of other stuff involving the jutsus, one of the jutsus. Oh, let me just show you guys. This is going to be a bit more complicated though, so I wouldn't worry about this just yet. So you have Shinobi boost items, okay? Now you're probably thinking, what is a Shinobi boost item? Well, it's items that are equipped to certain clothing. So, for example, let's just select one here. So, if I selected, actually, I can show you under this one. So, Kimigaru outfit, right? So, you have a whole range of stuff here. So, these skills will get equipped to a certain outfit, and that skill will stay on that outfit. So, you can rotate the outfit across your loadout, depending if it's one that you can. And you can pretty much increase stats of your jutsu, or cooldown speeds, or boost your range attacks, stuff like that. So it does get a little bit more complicated on that side of things, but as I said, I'll just stick away from this now and just try and save up, because this stuff definitely does become useful, but it is quite expensive. So yeah, as I said, stick to the VR missions, unlock as many jutsus as you can, find what you do and what you don't like, and just experiment against AI. Because I think that's the best way to improve at the game and just get an idea of how everything works, and the movement. Movement is very important, especially in online. But yeah, that's all I can think about at the moment. So hopefully this video has been some sort of help to you. And I'm always free to answer any questions related to the game, because I have been playing for a while, and I do play this on a weekly and daily basis. So I'm always uploading new stuff for you guys related to Shinobi Striker. So yeah, and if you're playing PS4, let me know your PSN, and maybe we can hit some games together. But yeah, as I said, if you need any help, please leave a comment and I will try and help you to the best of my ability. Hopefully I said all the important stuff and nothing was overly confusing. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one.